Fearless Freddie. Today, an old friend was coming back to the narrow gauge railway. His name was Fearless Freddie. Everyone had heard tales of Freddie. He was fast, fun, and fearless. Thomas pushed Fearless Freddie into the transfer yards.
"Hello, Freddie," whistled Sir Handel. "I haven't seen you for years."
Fearless Freddie is back, puffed Freddie. I didn't know you two were friends, chuffed Thomas.
"Oh, yes," puffed Sir Handel. "Freddie was the fastest engine in the hills."
Suddenly, Rheneas and Skarloey raced into the yard. "I'm the winner," peeped Skarloey. "No, I am," wheezed Rheneas. "Who are you?" chuffed Freddie.
"We're the fastest engines in the hills."
"I'll show you who's fastest," tooted Freddie. "I'll race you down the mountain."
Rheneas and Skarloey liked to race. They seemed off excitedly. Freddie was determined to win. Freddie huffed and puffed up the mountain.
"Flatten my funnel," he wished. "I used to be able to chuff up here in no time."
Rheneas and Skarloey were waiting to start the race.
"If I get to the bottom without you bumping my buffers, I've won," wished Freddie.
"All right, Fearless Freddie," tooted Rheneas. "Ready? Steady, go!" Rheneas and Skarloey tried to catch up with him, but Freddie was racing very fast until Puff.
"Oh no, those young engines will bump my buffers,"
He chuffed sadly. Suddenly, he remembered an old trap.
"The old rocky way," he wished. No one will remember that now."
Rheneas and Skarloey didn't see Freddie go a different way.
"This way's much quicker,"
puffed Freddie.
"I'll be at the bottom in no time."
Freddie rejoined the main track. Soon, Freddie was at the bottom of the hill.
"I did it,"
puffed Freddie.
"Those young engines couldn't catch me."
"You're so fast," wished Rheneas. "Race you again," chuffed Skarloey. "Please?"
"Of course," tooted Freddie. "Fearless Freddie never says no to a race."
In no time, the little engines were ready to race again. "We'll race you down the other side this time," puffed Rheneas.
"The other side of the mountain is very steep," wished Freddie.
"You're not scared, are you?" peeped Skarloey.
"Of course not. I'm Fearless Freddie," chuffed Freddie. "Off we go!"
Freddie raced ahead of the other engines. Soon he began to run out of puff again, but Freddie didn't want to lose. Then Freddie remembered another old track.
"The craggy track,"
puffed Freddie.
"I know this railway like the back of my buffers."
And soon he arrived at the bottom, safe and sound. But Rheneas and Skarloey weren't safe and sound at all. The track was very steep. Rheneas and Skarloey were determined to bump Freddie's buffers, so they were racing fast. "Faster!" wheezed Skarloey. Then there was trouble. Rheneas raced right off the track. "Oh no!" cried Skarloey. Freddie was waiting at the bottom of the mountain. He was very pleased with himself. Suddenly, Skarloey raced in.
Rheneas has come off the track, Skarloey cried. And I don't know where he is. We were trying to catch you, Fearless Freddie, but you were too fast.
Sir Handel arrived with the narrow gauge controller. He had heard what had happened to Rheneas.
It's all my fault, sir, chuffed Freddie sadly. I used old tracks.
You tricked us, tooted Skarloey. And now Rheneas is lost and in trouble.
No, he isn't, whistled Freddie loudly. I can find him. I know all the old tracks. Please, sir, follow me.
Freddie led the rescue party along another forgotten track. The track wound down to the valley. And there was Rheneas.
I'm so happy you found me, peeped Rheneas.
So am I, chuffed Freddie.
In no time at all, Rheneas was back on the track. And all the engines chuffed back to the transfer yard.
I'm sorry I tricked you, puffed Freddie. You're much faster engines than me.
But you know all the old tracks, peeped Rheneas. Please tell us about them.
So, Freddie began to tell the young engines tales from the old tracks. Everyone was happy. Fearless Freddie was back.